So how do I personally use Notion to help me in my life manage my ADHD? Well, one of the things that I love it for is I work a W-2 job, I have 2 independent contracting jobs, and I run 2 of my own businesses. That right there is 5 jobs. So I can have one central landing place for every single thing in my life, whether it's for my W-2 job or an independent contracting job or my business, and I get a bird's eye view of everything so that nothing slips through the cracks. When I was using multiple systems to manage all of those things, it kind of felt like everything was scattered all over, and I really always just felt stressed that I was forgetting something. Now I know that I can look at one central page, see all areas of my life, and ensure that I'm actually not forgetting anything and that nothing is slipping through the cracks. Another thing that I love to use it for is I work as a part-time executive assistant, which means that people are emailing me tasks that they need me to do. Now, if those just stay in my email inbox, it becomes really scary and overwhelming, and I lose things and I just feel stressed about it. With Notion, I can use a software called Inbox to Notion, and I can move things from my email to Notion very easily as a task. So that is huge personally for my executive assistant business. It helps me so much so that my email is not just full of tasks, they're all migrated to my Notion where I can see them in my to-do list. The other thing that I use Notion for is to write all of my content. So I currently do TikTok content, YouTube content, email newsletters, and email blasts, and I can write, brainstorm, create all of my content in Notion in one central place. I can track ideas, I can put stuff for future things. It is just like the best thing. I don't know where people are writing stuff, are using Google Docs, are using Word, but I love to have everything written in Notion. It is just so good. It helps me brainstorm and just stay on track, and it's like all in one place. The other thing that I use it for is to track goals and personal development. I also do monthly reviews called journals. I use it to keep track of my personal finances. I am hypermobile, so I have a lot of doctor care plan, portal logins, insurance stuff. So I have a whole like health management page that I use to keep track of everything the doctors are doing and what my care plan is. And when my physical therapist says you have to do this and this and this exercise, I can put that in there and ensure that I have it all in one place. I also manage a commercial building. So that requires a lot of things like having contacts for repair. Who repairs the ice machine? Who repairs the fridge? How often do people come and change the water filters? Who changes the air filters and how often? What company replaces the air conditioner when it goes down? These are all things that I need to have frequently and able to call people. I have a building management page where I can keep track of all the people for repair, the repair schedules, if there's a door code, there's a important location for like a fire alarm, or storing documents like leases, building plans, etc. I can have one central place for all of that stuff. The other thing too, I work remotely with my executive assistant clients. I might have information that I need to store for them, maybe like their address for shipping, or I have a photo of their driver's license if I need to sign up for something. I can have a page for my clients that stores all of their documents, including things like our contract, our start date, our end date, etc. That's really powerful as well. Another major thing that I use it for is to hold information. So if I find a free resource or a free guide online, I'm gonna put it in Notion. If I take a screenshot of something I want to look up later, I'm gonna put it in Notion. I have templates for emails that I send a lot for work. If I'm sending the same 5 emails a lot, you betcha I'm gonna have a template where I can copy and paste those. I also use ChatGPT so much, so I like to have my prompts ready. I store all of my affiliate links in Notion so that if somebody is asking me, hey, can you send me a link for Inbox to Notion? I'm like, boop, boop, boop. Yep, here you go. I just copied it and sent it to you. The other thing that I use it for is managing projects. Whether it's personal or for clients, I can track tasks. I can stay on time. I know how many days I have left for the project is due. Helps me plan out all of the tasks and assign them to days so I don't like just save everything for the last minute because that's not super fun. This year alone, I have done 9 major projects, 5 for myself, 3 client projects, and 1 project for my independent contractor job. Notion really is a can-do-it-all software, but it can be very difficult if you are building your own system, which is why people like me exist that build ready-to-use systems that you can download and get started on using today. I also think that ADHD people just need to do things a little bit differently, which is why my systems in Notion you will find are created specifically for ADHD people, and my 3 biggest systems are for ADHD individuals. I have one for ADHD business owners, and I have one for ADHD students. If you're any of those, definitely check out my website in the description below, because if you are interested in getting started with Notion, trying out one of my systems is the perfect place to start. And that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Give a subscribe if you feel like learning more about Notion. I do have a ton of tutorials, and if you're interested in joining an ADHD community, come and join us on Discord. We have almost 2,000 members in the Hive, my community for ADHD individuals, where we talk about Notion, business owners, content creation, mental health, all kinds of things. We would love to have you there. Thanks again, friends. Have a great day.